Good morning, Alchemy, or good afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're in. Bring your water, your coffee, your tea, and have it structured specifically for you. So, if you haven't brought your water or other beverage to this live, please go ahead and go get it. I'll take a few minutes before I actually start the energy transmission. This water healing is all about being open to receive. Doing this little prosperity challenge in Melanie Moore's group, it's great fun. She's an EFTer and she's has a beautiful presence. And it's great fun to kind of shift the vibe. And the day that we all just gave and received in the group was such a beautiful experience that I wanted to bring that energy here. So this is my way of doing it by doing a water healing. So I hope that you all are prepared, that you have a beverage, a coffee, a tea, glass of juice, but whatever you have is perfect. So I'd like you to just really be open to receive this beautiful diamond ray energy, to be able to drink the energy in your body, get it into your cells, and then we'll do an energy channel directly to you. So why don't you just tune in, please, and just feel the energy that you have inside you when I ask you if you're open to receive. And you might feel that like expansiveness, or you might feel it like heaviness or constriction or desperation. Really, it can be any way. And we want it to be even more expansive, to remove any of those kind of blockages that limit us from being open to receive more, whether that's financial blessings, opportunities, love, respect, whatever it is. I'm just asking everyone to tune in and just really feel what it feels like when I ask you if you are open to receive. Let your body kind of communicate to you. Your mind might think that you're open to receive, but your body will tell you the truth. So just go ahead, close your eyes, tune in. And while you're doing that, I'm going to just tune in to the group that's here and the group that will be watching the replay. And we definitely need a little bit more alignment going on. So let's go ahead and start with the water healing. I'm going to have you taste the water or coffee or tea, whatever you've brought. Go ahead and taste it and pay attention to the texture, the vibration, the energy, the taste of whatever you've brought here to drink. I've got a lovely glass of water that I'm energizing. I drink out of a beer glass, but I really don't drink beer. I don't like beer, but I really like the weight of a beer glass. So that's my story having to do with my water glass. So everybody's had their little taste of water, and I'm going to go ahead now and just energize it for the highest healing, to open the channels to receive more blessings. Because we can receive more of some things, but we want blessings. We want joy. We want opportunity, prosperity, peace, love. Wow, tons of energy in the throat, tons and tons of energy. And as it started to dissipate and be cleared out, up through the crown and out like a fountain. So I would really encourage everyone to pay attention to the words that they use, to make sure that the words that they use are what you want. The words that you use are what you want to create or attract or experience, not what you don't want or what you think is reality at the moment but has a negative vibe. Please watch your words because there's a lot of stuck energy there. You can go ahead and have a taste now of your drink. Delicious. And I would love it if you would post if you notice a shift in your beverage, your coffee, your tea, whatever. Perhaps it's a little smoother or silkier. Some people feel sweet. I had that beautiful comment from the woman in Ireland yesterday, and actually on the call, she said, it's just like light. It's like drinking water that's been energized with light and carries light. And that's really how I feel. If you're really sensitive, you notice not only a shift in the taste, but you notice a shift in the energy. And it's delicious. So, if you have anything you'd like to share with me before I do the live channel directly to you, you are 70% water as well. So this beautiful, silky, smooth, light feeling can actually shift your energy, your internal experience. It can bring more peace. If you brought coffee or tea, you'll notice the bitterness goes away. The people who bring tap water that's been chlorinated often tell me that the chlorine taste completely disappears. So it is rather fascinating. Let's go ahead and do the energy channel directly to you. Again, we want to open those channels to receive, to get us where we need to go as gently and easily and beautifully as possible with all the blessings that are around us that perhaps we haven't seen or haven't been able to accept. We want to open to receive. So go ahead and close your eyes and really tune in again. Notice any difference inside you compared to the first time when I had you tune in. Notice any difference when I ask you about being open to receive. Remember, it's your body sensation you want to pay attention to. You may get some visualizations like symbols or memories or people pop in, but I want you to avoid thinking and just allow the messages to come to you in whatever way they come, through feeling, seeing, hearing, or just knowing. So as you tune in to that concept or idea of being open to receive, again, whether it's financial blessings, love, health, respect, joy, fun, playfulness. Just allow your body to respond. Keep your eyes closed, please, while I do the channel, because I want you to just really be able to pay attention and kind of not be distracted by the outside world. And of course, if you're driving, I'd ask you to come back and do this as a recording. The energy channel has started, so you may notice All right, take a nice deep breath. The channel between us has finished. You may still feel the energy in your body. Some people do, depending on what it's doing. For me, the experience that it was showing me was, it was actually very gentle, but there was a lot going on. There was a very gentle pulse going back and forth between right and left side of the brain. So some gentle shifting to bring more brain balance. There was energy around the eyes, not in the eyes, which isn't really interesting, but kind of around the eye socket. And it just felt like the energy was doing what it needed to do to help you shift your perception of things, or shift a tendency of how you see things. When we started off, there was this little gurgle that came up out of my throat, like a stomach gurgle in my throat, which was very bizarre. But that kind of thing moves energy. So we had that clearing first, and then the heart. The heart and the mind was going together, which is a beautiful thing, to have your heart and mind connected. So I think that's fantastic. I would love to hear any comments, any experiences, if you notice any energetic shift, wow, what the experience was like for you. I'd also have you tune in now afterwards and feel how you feel. When we first started, the energy of the group it wasn't aligned. It was like one shoulder was forward and one was back, and higher and lower, and everything was kind of not in alignment. But it feels much more solid and kind of in the right place. And there's still some stuff going on in the throat, but the heart is nice and open. A little bit going on in the back of the brain as well. And we just let that energy do what it needs to do to get you to that place where you can be more open to receive. Please share your comments. If you've got any, I would love to have them. I'd love to have that experience. It's rewarding for me. I like to feel appreciated as well, and know that what I'm doing is making a shift for you. So I'm glad you could feel the energy. And you can feel a difference in your body as well. You can feel just like having more space. And when there's more space, then we can receive more. And of course, it's not just about receiving and holding on. There's a flow. There's an ebb and flow. So we receive, we give. Whether it's gratitude or sharing blessings with other people or gifting them with something, even just a smile to the clerk at the store, you're gifting that person with something. Yeah, it was really interesting. Usually I feel in the eyes, usually I feel the sadness actually in like the muscles that hold the eye in place all the way back to the optic nerve. So it's a little different for me. It's almost like, it was almost like the eye sockets were the container from which we saw symbolically. So I think that's fantastic that supports you in your work today on perception. Please post your comments in the thread here. I would love to know how things were for you. Have a beautiful day and be open to miracles. Bye for now.